certainly able to take out a ghost or the Drakey, and 2 of those will get you to level, so shouldn't have too much difficulty with the start, but we shall see how it goes.
We shall soon see indeed. First, I'd like to introduce everybody to our wonderful trackers and restreamers. We have Captain Green and Monsieur Slime. And here we go. So sit back, relax, and strap it down. Dragon Warrior Randomizer here on Randomania.
Yep, our players are going to be looking for that ball of light hidden in Charlotte Castle, of which, in order to enter Charlotte Castle, they're first going to need this stuff like fairy water and some gold as they start. But they're going to need to first make a bridge to Charlotte Castle, which will require the rainbow drop. And in order to make the rainbow drop, you have to go get 3 items. You have to get the Stones of Sunlight, which will be somewhere in a chest, the Staff of Rain, which you first have to find the silver harp in a chest, and then go and trade it in at a cave with a guy in it. And once you do that, you will have that Staff of Rain. And then Erdrick's Token, which can be either in a chest or on the map, as Bass trying to get some early exploration, explores right into the Fist of a Goldman.
Or to some lovely Sparkover bridges if you're an optimist. Hangry Canuck has it worse, runs into the waiting arms of an armor knight, decides to hit the reset button and keep their gold.
Yep, looking like one direction you can go and straight into a police roadblock, so yeah, just probably best to just stick around town. I mean, not town, but Tantegel. And Hangry Canuck finds one of those ghosts and looking like a chance to 2-shot it. Look like Bass actually did a reset and has to do the entire start over. So I don't know if Bass is going to try and make a hero run or what. You do have some plains tiles to work with, which are the lowest encounter tiles in the game, but you get 1 encounter and hit that Armor Knight, and 7 agility versus high 80s, you are not going anywhere.
Nope, not even close. And you shouldn't be going around anywhere either. We're going to have a good race tonight. Hangry Canuck runs into a Druid, and they have hurt, so he'll be out of.
Yeah, Druid a little bit too difficult to begin with. Hurt just makes it a little bit worse. And I think, well, Bass having a little bit of a rough time with this ghost. I don't know if it has heal or if he's just been rolling low, but taking it out. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck finally gets the second ghost and will go up to level 2. Pretty much going to be a sync level 2 with 2 power, 3 agility, 1 health, 1 magic, and the spell of Stop Spell and Repel. So, Stop Spell will block enemies from casting spells and cause them to waste turns if they attempt to do so. And Repel will prevent you from encountering enemies that are much weaker than you.
Yep, which isn't quite useful to anyone right now.
Yeah, the way Repel works is that if your defensive power is higher than the enemy's strength, well, one of the effects of that is you put them in a state called Defense Broken, where they deal a lot less damage to you up to the point of outright missing. And the second is that Repel will prevent you from encountering them. So that's what that does. Not going to be able to do much repelling of anything with only 5 and 6 defensive power. If you're wondering why they're currently different, one of the side effects of having a differing build is that your non-boosted stats at endgame are actually slightly higher at the start, so Bass having a little bit more agility to start, but assuming the agility gains actually come, then it's going to be Hangry Canuck overtaking Bass probably in fairly short order. It usually only takes a few levels.
More than likely, but the reverse is also true, because Bass spent a few levels will overtake the Hangry Canuck in HP. And as we've seen in this tournament, if you the strength agility build, while good for defense somewhat, has a drawback in attack, where, let's say at level 14, Basp has 99 attack, 99 hit points. It's conceivable he can beat the Dragon Lord. But on the flip side, Hangry Canuck would be at 96, 95, and it would be tough sledding for him in 95.
Yeah, in the meantime, it looks like Hangry Canuck's trying to make a break for it. Going to run into the Druin and a bit of hurt from it. But yeah, it looks like he's going to try to cash in this gold, but... Oh! That's interesting. The Armor Knight was actually casting a spell, but Hangry hit that reset button before he even saw the spell resolve. So, Armor Knights have some sort of ability. We just don't know yet. And
Yeah.
Basp, unfortunately finding the Warlock wandering a little bit too far. Seems like the Tantral Castle is actually kind of a little bit in the corner of Zone 0. Which, about that zone, the zones in this game, you have Zone 0, which Tantral will be in some way. And then surrounding that, and Zone 0 only goes up to the Scorpion. And then surrounding north, south, east, and west of Zone 0 will be Zone 1, which can go up to the Wolf. And then once you get past that, it's fair game. However, the catch of that is that as... Well, I'll wait a moment. Basp has just hit level 3. And will soon show us the goods. The goods of 0 strength, 9 agility, 1 health, 4 magic. Spell of Radiant. That'll light up cave.
Yep, me love lamp. That's exactly what it does. And Hangry Canuck is gonna love lamp too. And as you can see, Hangry Canuck got 1 more agility point than Basp in that level, so that's where everything lies. And Hangry Canuck is gonna land Stop Spell against the Druin, which is a good strategy.
Yeah, this might still be a pretty slow fight, though, because he's only dealing like 1s and 2s. Getting low on health, let's see if he... Yep, gonna cast heal.
It might be a slow ride, but it's easier when you're doing this instead of just trying to bulldoze through that lower zone and running into Stonemen, Goldmen, and the Armor Knights.
The HP stat is red because it's bad and should feel bad. All the other stats are white because they're kind of starting to build up. And Tilo giving us the logic behind it. Until they get out of the range in which the normal Dragon Breath will kill them, which they'll need about in the mid-20s to get out of that, that's when HP will tick up into the white.
And as you can see, the Druids apparently are going to be big spellcasters, so this could be good farming material. Since we've seen the Druin, can we get that up on the big board and see what the Druin has? Because for early game, it's pretty good eats.
Yep, 75% heal, 75% hurt, so they're going to be doing a lot of hurt early with the occasional 25% to punch you. And then once you finally get them to under 25% of their health, that's when the heal comes in, and once that happens, well, then it's just game over for them.
That is essentially going to be the case. And it looks like Hangry Canuck is gonna get himself a level 4.
And it
So let's
has
have a peek ski.
5, 0, 5, 6, 0, 12, and heal more. I'm going to just go on a limb here and say that heal more is a slight bit overkill at the moment, because we're still not getting that strength. I mean, that health.
Right, and essentially we are going to be seeing some more Druid kills apparently right now.
Yeah, that 5 attack power gain's really gonna help, as I think Basp was about to do it here, and well, unless the Druid attacks enough to kill Basp, then Basp does not have any more MP to cast heal. So if the Druid suddenly gets attack happy, it could take out Basp right here. In the meantime, Hangry Canuck's saving up, so let's see if there's going to be another attempt to break through the kind of police roadblock down here, see if he can avoid the Armor Knight. Well, first gotta evade the Metal Scorpion. Metal Scorpion's actually having quite the decent agility for a low-level monster. Their health is not good, so hurt usually does a number on, but early on with low agility, it can be difficult to run from them.
That is exactly right, and it looks like Hangry Canuck has learned his lesson. He's gonna stay up near the castle.
That, or he just gonna encounter like 2 steps out and he's going for it. And it looks like Basp has done enough to put this Druid into heal range. So in a few hits, we'll gain about 14 experience, jump up into the experience lead, and all that good stuff.
As we see, a Drakima, a little harder to run from, but manages to pull it off.
It looks like Bass is also taking a run, might just be trying to poke out before dying. And well, that didn't last very long.
And neither will this against an Armored Knight.
Oh, the Armored Knight's no hurt. That's what it was casting, so hurt's coming in from the Armor Knight means, well, Hangry's gonna have a few chances to run, but the odds are not in his favor, although this Armor Knight is being a bit spammy, and Hangry Canuck gets enough chances that he can actually escape. Not too keen on that heal more. Heal would have probably healed him the full anyways, but yeah, that is actually kind of big, because we already know Stop Spell. Someone in chat pointing out, Stop Spell the AK and attack about 200 times, and maybe you'll get... well, it's 172 for the Armored Knight, but... yeah, that might be big, and yeah, you can see why HP is 19. Wraith Knight shows up, and the Baby Breath just eliminates Hangry in one move.
Yep, Smashy, how would you play this? Would you stay up in Tantagel way, or would you do more exploring at 4?
Those Druids are pretty juicy, and it wouldn't be too difficult to reach level 5. I would not be surprised if someone just decides to stick around and take a few more Druids to get to that level 5, see what you get.
And that's no good. Oh, Hangry Canuck runs from a Wyvern, but this isn't gonna be good. It looks like Basp has had enough. He's just gonna stick around Tantagel.
Yeah, but in the meantime, Bass has opened up a Druid's worth of experience lead. Or no, Hangry is still going for it. And he went for it right into the armors of an Armor Knight, and it's hurt spam. And there's the attack.
Yeah, it's something like this is making me thinking that 5's got something good that will be able to plow through everything.
Well, that and it's not far off. It's 2 Druins and a Ghost would get you there, so... Yeah, you've got that decent Zone 1 enemy you can go after. I'd be going after.
No, Snail, we don't have the death counter up yet for the 2. I don't think it's quite necessary for this race.
Yeah, if Hangry keeps going trying to headbutt this wall, then we might be here a while, and that counter is going to go up. And we'll have some swamp.
And a powerful raid.
Well, he's made past the swamp and is finding all kinds of bridges. Which one shall you go over? Certainly not that south one. Probably not that north one. And oh, Basp going after the Drakima gets the Kaishin Negata, gets the excellent move, and then it gets evaded.
The ye olde excellent doge, as I like to call it.
And well, that time it stuck for the maximum damage. Basp getting 20 experience off that, while Hangry Canuck gets scorched by a werewolf.
Yeah, it is quite dangerous.
And in the meantime, someone in the chat saying that, along with finding Sharlock, evidently Hangry Canuck may have saw a town down there.
Yeah, Muse Miniature is pointing that out. We'll see if that's true or not.
I mean, Hangry Canuck's making a beeline south now, although the Wyvern may have something to say about. And yeah, Hangry Canuck's actually no longer resaying, so I don't even know what he'd get if he got there.
I wouldn't know. Anyway, it looks like 5 is... I still contend that 5 is going to be the breakout. Basp has to wonder whether he's going to grind or move on. And it looks like Hangry Canuck's had enough. He's just going to grind.
Yeah, you can start to deal some decent damage to these Magidrakies, so... Yeah, that's another good experience monster you can kill, so I expect level 5 to be pretty quick. The throne room was gold and, I believe, fairy water.
And RPG Limit Break is rating us with a party of 154! Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy this wonderful race between basp33 and the Hangry Canuck.
Oh, don't get me started, Braxis. Oh, and here's a Druin for Basp all the way down here, so throw down a stop spell, block it, take it out, get level 5. Or get attacked and taken out. Wow.
For the perfect number.
I believe that was actually the maximum that a Druin could do, so unfortunate break for Basp there, not quite able to either break out or hit level 5. We'll see what Basp does now.
Looks like Basp is about to explore. By the way, we have a lovely bunch of spark over bridges in the seed so far. We've seen about 6 of them.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of bridges, not quite all of them spark over, but quite a few. And it looks like we're going to have synchronized Druid kills.
Yep, and we're just got to see what the joys of level 5 bring. And it looks like Basp is gonna get it first. Nope. Will it be Basp or Hangry Canuck who gets it first?
Well, both of them are on healing. And Basp will indeed get first, so we shall see level 5. Next level with 2 power, 7 agility, 16 health, finally getting health. Now, do you go here? Do you maybe just stick around and take a few more, take out some more Druids, try to pick up level 6? Look like Basp is going to try to take off.
I think Hangry Canuck is gonna go refresh at the old man. And by the way, 8 agility, 14 health for Hangry Canuck, so he traded 2 hit points for 1 more agility. So that's the difference that the strength agility build versus strength hit point build goes.
In the meantime, Basp trying to give this Poltergeist the business. With the heal spell, it should be no difficulty unless a heal spell shows up on the Poltergeist. Or a bunch of dodges. And down it goes. That will be a nice 15 experience. And Hangry giving us a nice little search of the not quite spark over bridge. Usually a spark over bridge is a bridge that leads to a single tile. That one led to 2 tiles, so not quite, as Bass is running into some poltergeists down here in this zone. Don't know if there's anything nastier in here, but this could be somewhere where you just stick around for a little bit. Hangry Canuck just trying to get to a location.
Maybe get back to the Sharlock location that he found prior.
Well, I believe he'd have to head south from here. Bash giving a Wraith a go, not quite gonna do it. And Hangry has just ran to an Axe Knight and actually ran away.
And both of these are no good. Druid Lord and Magic Wyvern. Both of them able to still get away. Both of them gotta burn heals.
Okay, so Hangry Canuck's back in the Sharlock area, but heading due west. So I guess if there was a town down there, did not see.
Nope, but unfortunately he's gonna run into an Axe Knight. It's gonna send him home.
And yep, just caught the axe to the face, took him out in one hit. Meanwhile, S is creeping out a small experience lead here. Gonna turn into about 50 experience worth if... Well, not 50, 40 experience worth if this Drakima falls. Just thinking, do I have enough health to live? Attacks and defeats.
There you go. And... was that level 6?
Not quite, he's just pausing for a little bit. Level 6 will come at 165 experience, so... So Basp needs about 26 more experience. Now 24 more experience.
Yes,
Which,
24 more experience, and...
if my math is correct, that is the skeleton or better.
Yeah, or 2 poltergeists, and that might be the better play, seeing as how underpowered both these runners are, only at 20 strength.
The problem is with only 1 MP, I don't know if Basp can actually take 2 poltergeists. Although the crit's gonna pretty much seal this one's fate. I don't know if Basp might just take off here, look for something. Pondering the Swamp, goes through, and runs into a really nasty enemy to see this early, the Rogue Scorpion. Very high agility, but gets away. And it's just mostly retracing the steps Hangry did, as Hangry finds the Knight with Dragon Lord Breath and just gets torched. Knights are definitely enemies you don't want to see with that ability. They are very agile, have a very good chance to block you, and they're pretty tough unless you can bring the hurt more.
And neither one of these runners has it. Neither one of them do. Basp is a few experience points away.
Yeah, 5 experience.
Grind in this area.
Yeah, 5 experience is just like getting to level 1, so should just see Basp just park here and take a few fights, and it will be good to go.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Meanwhile, thehangrycanuck, still having some problems with wraiths, manages to get away.
And there is a town down there. But can he get away from the Rogue Scorpion? Blocked, slept, and hurt. Okay.
That's not too bad.
And hurt some more.
In range for a death of hurt. No.
Gets up, wakes up.
Can run. No, can't run.
Cannot run. I believe right now it's about a coin flip to run from the Rogue Scorpion. Although, with the spells coming out of it, it might be worthwhile to try a stop spell and then run.
That might be the play. And it looks like Basp was unable to find something to kill. It really does stink to have the opening thing be all this grass, all this plain, and not be able to find anything. Like, nothing is readily available. Unlike an Armor Knight who's more than willing to take his axe into thehangrycanuck's skull.
Yeah, planes by far have the lowest encounter rate, so it just takes a while to get into a fight, and then there's still some Zone 1 that our runners can't reliably kill, like the Warlock is a pretty tough fight right now. It's just fighting, but it's really outdoing our runners, so it's a bit of a long fight. And of course it can dodge.
As you can see, the Warlock has gotten 1 hit point higher. 6, 7, 8, 9, and it does 10! So, how convenient. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes back to 5.
And then 6. You ruined it, you Warlock.
Apparently, that Warlock that Basp is fighting has watched a lot of Square One TV.
Well, this fight is taking a while, but Basp has a lot of heals and takes down the Warlock and will go to level 6. What you got, level 6? You got anything good for us? 3 power, 15 agility, 6 and 3, so now you can really start to get around on the map. 48 agility, you are now at least a coin flip to run from anything except the Armor Knight and the Red Dragon, as we've seen, the Armor Knight likes to waste turns with the hurt. That didn't waste that turn, though. And yeah, you can see it on the other side. Hangry Canuck deciding to block the Rogue Scorpion spell, so... Gonna heal up. Watch it cast Sleep and hurt uselessly, and eventually get away from this thing. There you go. And we shall finally see this town. What it is Breckenary.
They'll take that. Cheap heal for 6. And now both of them kind of wish they had gotten there with, yeah, just enough money to heal. And
Yeah, nobody has any gold now, and the shop has hand axe, clothes, and some other stuff.
So hand axe was here, so it was close.
But you did have to run from a lot of stuff on super low agility, so the likelihood of getting here with hand axe money was quite small. Speaking of small, how about the chances against the red dragon? Pretty small. It just took a 53 and died horribly.
No fun at all to be had from the fun police.
And yeah, this looks like a bit of a lopsided fight. Basp able to punch the Wraith for 2 damage and then takes 11 in return. Basp's just now seeing the Big C. Charlotte Castle, the final dungeon in the game.
And something a little bit wrong with Basp's seed, or stream actually. We got it back up now.
Yeah, probably just a little bit of lag. Basp was having a little bit of computer issues before the start. And is about to have some Axe Knight issues, as I think Hangry Canuck's just given up and just wants to see level 6 before doing anything else.
Which is kind of what Basp did for the longest time.
Yeah, pretty rough seed so far. The strength gains have not come, and you can't really explore out that far because this desert contains some nasty stuff. Like you jump straight into the mid tier and the upper mid tier enemies, and there are armor knights very close to Tantagel. They are spamming hurt, but, well, it's an armor knight. Good luck running from that thing. Oh, scorpions! Deciding to be more of their Mortal Kombat counterpart, unleashing fire breath, and it's gonna make Bass pretty toasty.
Toasty!
Toaster!
And now Hangry Canuck gets his level 6. Is he gonna... Looks like he's gonna... Is he gonna... A little confused there for a second. He's gonna stay and grind.
That or he just got an encounter 2 steps out. It happens sometimes. You want to go somewhere and then suddenly a ghost wants to try to kill your face off. And skeletons will put you to sleep and then punch you in the face repeatedly. Although we do have a stop spell for that, assuming it hits. And this will be a pretty nice kill for Basp, able to pick up 25 experience.
And
Okay.
that excellent hit by Bass will take down that skeleton.
Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck's got a skeleton of his own. Basp has a scorpion, gonna try it. Gonna get toasted. Might be a 75% fire breath, so not really gonna find an opening here. And as I say that, it attacks. Thanks, game.
Commentator's curse, Smashy.
More like commentator's blessing for Basp. They're able to get an opening and kill off the scorpion for 16.
Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck is running into some problems with the skeleton. Tries to run away, but can't, and gets slipped.
Yeah, Hangry cannot stick the stop spell. Had a little bit of trouble running away and got punched a bunch. And now we got Druid Lord problems. We don't have Druid Lord problems. I think Bash kind of likes this little zone that he's found. Certainly gonna try to plug away at these skeletons and poltergeists for leveling. Looking for 337 experience to gain the next level.
Hangry Canuck is looking like to explore a little more south, a little more west of Charlotte. Maybe try to find something.
And here we go. Parallel block sleeps. And a little bit of an optimistic attack from Hangry Canuck. Once again, those things have 90 agility, which translate into 45 defense. Certainly enough to deal with the 25 attack power our Kung Fu has. And Wizard's breathing the fire breath. Because what doesn't have a special ability in the seed?
The joking answer would be our runners.
Now they've got some stop spells. I can throw in some healing. All I need's a little bit of Kung Fu.
They need to get their Carl Douglas on when it comes to these monsters.
And hey, Bash finally gets the attack from the Scorpion and delivers some mighty Kung Fu with the critical hit. And is now at 309, just about 28 experience away, if I'm mathing correctly.
Right, because it's 337, I'm assuming.
That would be a good assumption. Bask gonna give this Poltergeist a go, takes it out for 15 more experience, and now just needs 13. And, well, it's not gonna be off the Scorpion. Tries once for the Hail Mary crit, gets a nice roll, but it's not enough, and just gets breath. And, well, you can kind of see that Bash is starting to open up a bit of a gap here in the experience, while Hangry Canuck's been looking around but hasn't really found anything yet that can give him a significant edge. He's found Breckenary, but Breckenary really didn't have much our runners can get at the moment. He could go buy some clothes, but that's it. And one final scorpion for Basp. Hits a 7, gets attacked, hits another 7, and will gain level 7. So some lucky 7s. 7 damage, level 7 for 1, 2, 4, 4, no spells. Ugh. Not what you're wanting to see. I think Basp might take off here looking for some. Because it is now 600 total experience to reach the next level, and you're stuck on 24 strength with no offensive spells. You just have some healing and some stop spell you can pull out of your bag of tricks to defeat these enemies. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck finally finding a town and a cave, finding 2 caves and Vimildar, so... And has key money, so... I'd be careful about this. You don't want... Hangry Canuck takes the inn, but in taking the inn loses the money to buy keys. And yeah, you have that fairy water, but you can't sell that fairy water. So, cave number 1 is kind of dark. And not even going to use Radiant to light it up. Cave number 2 is also pretty dark. That's a fairy water. Looking like the mountain cave. And don't know what the bonk status was. And he just leaves. Interesting that he's not lighting the caves up with Radiant. I guess he's just kind of forgotten that's a thing.
You kind of see that with a lot of runners in this tournament. You know, sometimes they spend a lot of time dark navigating these caves, thinking they have an idea, but once they get the single bit of maybe they've screwed up the usual pace or the usual line of going, they will just go.
Yeah, it could be some nerves thing as well. Well, Hangry only level 6 at 40 minutes in, and is just grilled.
I don't think that's even grilling. That's more like deep fried.
That's more like a pile of ash. I think that killed him about twice over.
It's like the chef in the second Danganronpa game. Yeah, as noted by Allegrabap, 42 minutes, no key items, no weapons, no armor gotten by anybody, because they haven't been able to get to a town where they have money to buy stuff. And the stats for 6 and 7, they're kind of not there.
Yeah, the agility is pretty nice, but the other stats not quite. Although they do have some tricks up their sleeve. They can block enemy spells and whittle down spellcasters, and they have healing, so they can win those long fights, which Bass has taken full advantage of to take about 200 experience lead over Hangry Canuck. Looking like Bass just kind of likes this little desert zone.
Yeah, Bass has been here quite a bit. And it looks like Hangry found Rimildar, but probably didn't have the cash to buy a key.
Yeah, Hangry actually messed up. He entered Rimildar with 88 gold, and then used the inn, which is 55 gold. And you need 53 to buy keys, so he actually kind of locked himself out of key money, and I think that might have rattled him a bit because he did not take a real major check of those caves. He just poked his head into both of them. Kind of got an encounter on the second cave, which I believe was said to be Mountain.
Yeah, and Mountain Cave was said. Who did roll this seed? Do we know who rolled this seed, Smashy?
I think you can blame our restreamer, Captain Green.
I think Hangry is just shell-shocked, Tilo. After making a mistake in Rimildar, he's just... It's thrown him off his game completely.
Yeah, I think at this point he's kind of gone into Hail Mary mode, but in the meantime, Basp's just taking it slow and steady, creeping up on level 8. We'll see if it has anything good. But just for a recap, Throne Room was Fairy Water and Gold. However, the only route out of Tantagel led you quickly into the upper zones, and with very low agility to start, our runners cannot make it past enemies like the Gold Man and the Armor Knight, even though the Armor Knight is spamming Hurt. So they weren't able to utilize that gold. The only shop we've seen did have a hand axe. However, nobody was going to be able to make it there with money. And Hangry has found that little grouping of caves in Vimildar, but was unable to buy a key due to an error, and opted against exploring the caves, and then immediately got smited by a Droll Gunlord. And well, it's looking like he's gone back to this zone, although the Wyvern just pops up and says, hello, goodbye, get back. Go back to Tangential, do not collect 200 gold.
I'm kind of shocked neither runner, at around 15 minutes of banging their heads against the wall, decided to ask for a reroll. Is that still possible in this type of race, or no? I guess not. As you can see, it's a tale of two races. Basp just... They can ask for a reroll anytime, as Captain Green points out.
Ooh, Basp in trouble here. Long sleep chain and some good rolls takes Basp down to 9 HP. Stops while failing again. These skeletons must have some really good resistance. Gonna cast Heal, probably try to run now. Because I don't know if Basp can even beat the skeleton now.
It's possible, but it doesn't look likely.
Yeah, 3 out of 16, so kind of unfortunate to get blocked that much. And down goes Basp. Only 85 experience from next level, though. That's not going to be too difficult the game. Basp has been able to win some decent experience fights in that zone, so I believe this trip, once Basp gets back down to that desert, will be for level 8.
I believe so, but he's gonna keep on beating on people along the way. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck is just desperately trying to get back to that area, and an Axe Knight is not gonna make it easy for him.
Nope. The night enemies just showing up to Rune Day. Yeah, unfortunately we've been stuck with low strength and the inability to buy anything because escaping from Tantagel was so difficult. So yeah, what we got here is a bit of a slug, and I think Hangry Canuck has just given up. Just going to sit right, never mind.
Yeah, both of us thought Hangry Canuck was just gonna sit back and grind for a bit, but no, he keeps banging his head against the wall.
Hopefully, well, I wonder if he's trying to get kind of into the zone Basp is. Although Armor Knight just says nope to that and punts him back with a big old swing.
And Basp is 64 hit points, experience points away from getting to level 8. Hopefully, it becomes a breakout. Maybe a hurt more.
Maybe a hurt more. Maybe just maybe just a monster strength gain to where you can start fighting some other enemies. Like maybe punch out this raid. Because right now, I think the best kill that anybody's managed to get has been the skeleton for 25. And yeah, Hangry Canuck did make a big mistake. Hangry Canuck knows the location of two key caves and Rimeldar. Got to Rimeldar with 88 gold, and then took the inn first, which Rimeldar's inn cost 55 gold, and left him without key money.
Yeah, Basp thankfully is in a place where he can run.
It was a disaster. You could probably put that in Toby Wan's voice, and it would be appropriate.
I'm gonna let you do that because I have no idea who that person is.
I'm not gonna try. I've tried to imitate voices, and then it just goes horribly. Okay, so Bass gonna take out this poltergeist thing really close to level 8, but not quite there. And yeah, I think for real this time, Hangry Canuck's just gonna start grinding.
Yeah, Lorgon's pretty much right on that one, saying, I'd say get your popcorn, but it's more like plant some corn to harvest to make popcorn. We'll have time. And Basp has found another poltergeist. This will be the level. Poltergeist dodging again, but poltergeist miss.
Yeah, the poltergeist actually defense broken by Bash 50 agility.
And we should let everybody know that 2 points of agility equals 1 point of defense. And Bass finally gets level 8. Let's see what we got.
1 power, because...
Speed, 1
what
hit points.
the what? And Bash is just like, nope. I am not going to try to grind another 363 experience without at least seeing what's out.
Yeah, that's the case. Bash has never found Breckenry yet, and he's heading that way.
Yeah, Bash hasn't found anything yet. I think Bash just kind of stuck around and is now going to suffer the Rogue Scorpion for a while. And just wakes up, puts on the stop spell. And, well, good idea to heal up in case a run fail leads to an attack to death.
You know a seed is bad when you still find a ghost and kill it at level 8 for good.
Okay, it looks like Bass is just gonna head due south a whole bunch. And, well, hey, more poltergeist.
Because why not?
You know what the worst part of level 8 was? It was a terrible level, but at the same time, it wasn't an empty eye level. They did gain points in every stat. Yeah, that's still slightly optimistic. Oh, hey, a magician, we haven't seen one of those before.
Magicians are good.
Goldman, not so much.
Yeah, but at 52 agility, you could run from them. Yeah, this has been kind of a... This has been one of those seeds, folks. It's 8:04 right now on the West Coast. We are almost an hour in. No keys, no weapons, no armor, no shields, no key items. And I don't think anybody has cracked 1,000 gold.
Well, Bass gonna crack open this Drakima here and gain 20 experience. Oh, it knows heal. Okay, that's a bit of a jerk move. And this decides I only have 11 MP, I'm out of here. Out of here, straight into a blue dragon. And gets away. And finds the southeastern corner of the map, which contains all kinds of dragons, including the red dragon. Yeah. Don't go in that swamp.
Ouch.
Yeah, it looks like Hangry Canuck is saved and is going to remedy their previous mistake and try to get the Rimmildar with the money to buy the key. Okay, so Basp heading south here and runs into more Armor Knight because, well, the sea.
See, can't get any worse.
And they just take their sweet time killing you with hurt. Never mind, it just decided to plant it right in the face. Hangry Canuck is playing off a flashcard, so that's why it's a little blurry.
Probably running it off a... Yeah. I don't know what system he... I think he's playing it off an actual NES.
Yeah, it looks like Bass is going to block the Jakima's heal and go and kill it for 20 experience. Well, to be fair, there is a... You pretty much can't avoid those Armor Knights because there's a nice big desert completely blocking your path.
Okay, Hangry Canuck goes through that area. Can he get through, go to Rimmildar, and finally get the keys?
And Bass is actually going to just stick around, might be sticking around to gain level 9.
He's about 275 away.
Has decided to stop headbutting in the wall and start headbutting enemies instead.
And once again, Hangry Canuck cannot catch a break.
Meanwhile, Bass gets a little bit too far to the east and now has Armor Knight troubles.
Both runners have great determination in this seed. Nobody's asked for a reroll yet. We are officially an hour in. I know Sunday we almost set a record for the shortest seed, which 14 seconds shy of that record. I want to know, what is the longest seed? because this stands to have a good chance of beating that.
I think we've had some... Okay, it looks like tournament, it's been 255, according to Tilo. Oh no, in this tournament, it's 255. Overall, it's 320, and... Yeah.
So interesting, Jacobus Wedge has the fastest record and the slowest record.
He is a man of many seat difficulties.
You know, I play against him a lot.
Hangry Canuck back over to that.
Almost there. Can he get it?
And...
Can he?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's just...
Okay. Can he get away? He got in!
He got in, and he is not making the same mistake. He's going straight north, gonna walk around town. Oh no. Don't do it! Aw.
We can all breathe a sigh of relief.
Well, assuming he can make this corner correctly without walking out of town, then trying to take a step out and running into like a red dragon or something. But he has finally made it to the key fender and will be able to purchase, I believe, 4 keys.
He will have 4 keys with 1 gold piece short, 1 gold piece left. And does he open the motel cave, or does he do something else? He's thinking about it. He's gonna open up what's inside the inn.
And Remeldar Inn contains... gold, so let's see what's in Remeldar shop.
We know it's got a hand axe.
Remeldar shop. Hello, shop. Hangry, you're killing me on the inside. And he's killing that scorpion. And don't know what he's looking for here. Maybe looking for a death warp. But now down to 2 keys, and... Ooh, Drunelord's no hurt. I think he might have realized the error of his way here and is trying to run back as quickly as possible.
Might be too late. What
or he's just going to death warp off the swamp. Yeah, there may be no item shop in Remeldar, but there is certainly a gear shop. Two keys, so enough to open both the treasury and the door to the key shop in Tantagel. So what we got in the treasury? We have some more gold, so he will be able to restock on stuff. We got the herb. We got the other herb. And some wine.
That was kind of a waste.
We got the KFC treasury. But what this does mean is he has hand axe money now. So he can go back to Breckenary and buy that if he remembers. And that'll give him a nice 15 attack power boost, almost.
No, he's not. He is spending all of his money on keys.
Well, he can always exit and re-enter to pick up more money. And underneath Tantagel is the Staff of Rain Cave, so once our runners pick up this... Yeah, no gold grind yet. But once our runners pick up the Silver Harp, they will be able to trade it in under Tantagel for the Staff of Rain. And it looks like I think Bass has ran out of MP. Might be out of MP or looking for, yeah, low on MP. So just going to take a walk around, see what kind of trouble there is around town.
Yep, and Is he gonna go west or south? Because he's never been to both areas.
Well, Bass
He
hangs
is-
south so far. And there's a werewolf gets away. Let's see, I think Bass earlier went east, so now gonna go west. South, find nothing. Although this will loop back up north, and this could take Basp up to Rimeldar, equalizing the advantage. Unless the Rogue Scorpion has something to say about it.
It looks like he's doing a lullaby right now.
And that didn't last very long. Hangry Canuck heading to Brackenary, but with only 3 knights having gold. The best that... Bass, please. Don't buy herbs before the chainmail. And... I mean, Hangry. Bass being taken out by the Magic Wyvern before getting up to that...
Buying a couple of torches, I don't get this.
Yeah, just doing a bit of a stock up, but unfortunately he's about to buy himself out of chainmail range.
And he just did.
Yeah, so now the best he can get is clothes. And, well, he's got dragons.
It's one of the spells that gets forgotten in Randomizer Vraelis. A lot of these people, a lot of runners think that they can blind walk a lot of these dungeons and caves. And now we get to see Angry Canuck's heart break by each pixel. And you just did.
You can see the exact moment when his heart splits in half.
Right now.
Yeah, I think it's more... It's certainly nerves. They're just getting to him now. And, well, Blue Dragon. Those things as well. In the meantime, Bass was slowly creeping up on level 9, has made it to 903 experience. Dear. Do you remember the part where Knights did the big breath?
Yeah, do now.
Well, they also do the sleep thing.
Ugh, wombo combo.
Happy feet.
The wombo combo sambo.
Yeah, I think at this point, Hangry is just... When you have a start like this, it can be mentally draining, and then you just don't think of some plays you can make, and you're just headbutting your wall against stuff, and it can just get ugly in a hurry. Like that fight. And yeah, I think Basp sees the close level, sees the hurt from Druin Lord, although I think it'd be a bit optimistic to try to stop spell and fight that thing, right? Ooh, risk here, not gonna pay off, taken out by the fire breath.
And even a heal more would have saved it.
It's baby breath, healing would have saved Basp there, but looking for about some amount of experience. 56, I believe, is the experience that Basp wants.
It is not looking good for anybody.
And Hangry Canuck just having more misery, failing the stop spell. Thankfully, only taking the hurt, not the sleep, so able to hit the stop spell and hopefully get away. Yeah, that's a little optimistic.
High Spirits has got the right idea. Meanwhile, Basp is running into a lot of skeletons.
Yeah, and these are good kills. We'll quickly bring Basp to level 9. And for the record, we have seen 2 caves next to Remeldar. One of them is Mountain. We don't exactly know the second one yet, because Hangry left it pretty much immediately.
Two more scorpions for 3 more scorpions actually for Basp, and actually 1 more would do it.
Yeah, even the Poltergeist would do it. Here's a Poltergeist. This will be level 9.
There it is. Let's see level 9.
Give
Let
us like
there
a
be
2,
something
8,
good.
27 health, 20 magic. What are the spells? Outside.
Ugh.
So yeah, but 60 agility, it is now going to be not too terrible to make a run for it. So I think at this point, Basp is certainly going to try to take off here and just try to find some gold to buy gear. That's what you got to do now. Because we are now 525 experience from next level. Well, 510. Yeah, that might be a bit optimistic. Well, I think Bass was just going after anything that bleeds. Although, look at that healing. Up to 72 health. That is certainly going to allow back. Yeah, this brings heal more into play. You can heal more, get a nice chunk of health, and just start whittling some stuff down. Like, maybe the Druin Lord comes into play. You stop its hurt, you start punching it down, you can take those things out.
Yep, that would be my best guess.
The options, they are starting to open up, and Basp heading in the direction that would lead to the glob of stuff. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck is being slept, chewed up by the hurt spell, wakes up on 5 health, and escapes.
That's right, Tramp Royale. 70 minutes. No gear. Well, Angry Canuck has a dragon scale, but that's it. No gear. No key items. Not even. Angry Canuck has got a key, but this seed has been brutal.
Oh, you gotta go north, Basp. Oh, Basp heading in the right direction, but a blue dragon is escaped. A red slime. Basp is thinking about killing it. Splat. And there's a cave, there's the town. Let's see what Basp does here. Hopefully it's not die to a wyvern. It is not die to a wyvern. And Basp has keys. This is big. This pretty much equalizes the exploration. So Basp is definitely taking the lead here.
And could get 5 keys instead of 4.
5 keys. And it's going to pick up the gold in the end, and we shall see what happens. Nice good gold roll. See Bash taking the trip up to Remolar's shop. Let's see what's in here. And there's a nice selection. You got the hand axe right there. You have a broadsword. I believe there's some magic armor in there.
Has it being early, you could probably ghetto grind it. Because you can do that ghetto grind, spend 2 keys to get like 600 on average money. Do that a couple of times and you have your broadsword.
Or you could just take everything in grave, looking like an herb and 2 gold chests, so that's some interesting money. And yeah, with that hand axe, suddenly a lot more things just became killable. Yep, down goes the metal scorpion. Here comes these chests. Almost up to broadsword money. Oh, there's a key right there, so loose key right next to Rimmildar, of course. And Hangry is going deeper. And so is Basp. So yeah, there's actually 11 chests in this little cluster here. Because we have the Mountain Cave, we have Garen's Grave, and we have the one in Rimmildar. And the torch in the first chest of Deep Grave.
This is gonna sting if we get to that last chest on bottom and it's a complete blank. Yes, Silverfire. Rimmeldar's got one.
Yeah, the main thing right now is that Basp has a huge experience lead, because Basp has been grinding for a long time, and Armor Knight showing up in Deep Grave, this could get ugly if there is something down here and the Armor Knight finishes off our runner.
There's one. Gonna cast Hurt.
Yeah, pretty much the only good news right now is that these Armor Knights have been spamming Hurt. So that gives our runners a chance to run away as Baz unleashes a mighty crit with the axe, able to take down a nice little wyvern.
Yep.
And Deep Grave, what you got? You got the Fighter's Ring, so 2 more attack power. I'm sure our runners will certainly not be complaining about that.
So I guess next you go to Mountain Cave.
And Hangry Canuck does not have outside, so has to walk it all the way out if he wants to preserve his map position. Meanwhile, Bass has been banging out these kills, is up to 1235 experience, just... And yeah, Hangry's just non-stop going for it.
Yeah, Hangry's don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you can kind of see all the stats except strength have gone up, so Bass is able to just waltz through here, and upon getting this final chest, probably actually going to take the Death Warp because hasn't seen Mountain Cave yet. Didn't quite go that far west. But with the gold grind, we'll be able to buy some good gear and just start taking it to the seed. Or wait, you did see Mountain Cave, so I wonder... Well, Basp doesn't know the cave, so might take the death here and then go into that cave after picking up the gear. Slap on that fighter's ring. And yeah, that's it, looking exactly like what's going to happen. And Angry Canuck able to finally pick up the axe.
So 1 hour 20 minutes in, we have both of our runners have something to use as a weapon.
And Bass runs into a wyvern. Probably did not mind that sneak attack too much. Although, maybe not. Using heal. Maybe just let... Nope. Remembered the plan. Well, we're going to take it out, so that's 64 more experience. I'm sure that's pretty nice. Both have been found. Armor Knights are spamming Hurt. Red Dragons are spamming Chomp. And Star Wyverns know how to put you to sleep. So, however, something important's about to happen. So, game only has room to store 8 chests opened. Basp took all of Grave for 5. 3 more from the throne room. Commence the money printing, and Basp just hits it immediately. And yeah, because after the 8th chest, which the 5 in Grave, and then warping back to Tangible via death without going to the overworld, which would reset that, it counts the 3 chests, and the throne room is open, so that's 8. And it can't store this chest being open, so it just kind of leaves it there, and you can take it over and over again. Collect lots of gold and some unusual items, because one of the side effects of the chest glitch is that it kind of messes with the item thingies. I don't know. It's getting late. And yeah.
Yeah,
you're going to see some strange stuff when Bass starts taking the other chests.
Stuff like Sword Magidrak and Bamboo Pole.
I believe we had the tablet earlier, which was pretty fun. And
I haven't seen that one in a while.
And it's an herb, so Bass gonna print some herbs.
And Edge raids with a party of 10. Welcome aboard, Edgeworth. Welcome to this wonderful, exciting, amazing seed.
And Bass has printed up to 23,653. Not quite enough to buy the broadsword. I don't think the hand axe will sell enough to finish that off, although Bass is now going to take the walk back around.
Well, no, that's enough. Silver Shield is 14,800. Magic Armor is 7,700. And Broadsword's 1,500.
For 2,400 total, but buy some keys. I think Bass is just going to stick with the hand axe for now. And is going. However, the key thing here is that Basp, upon getting back to Rimbledar, is going to jump up about 44 more defense to 74. At which point, with healing and stop spell, you can certainly outslug a lot of stuff with that.
Yep.
Gotta go away from the Armor Knight. And chop down, that'll be a reset. He did save, he's just got... I believe he did save, he just... Yeah, there's the reset. Main thing here is that the keys are going to be staying at whatever they were after opening up the treasury.
And Basp has a 1,000 experience point lead.
Hangrycanuck making it back to Remeldar, probably gonna give Mountain Cave another go.
You have to. You absolutely have to give it another go now. Hopefully he doesn't run into anything dangerous.
Watch out, that thing's dangerous. You might get it on your shoe or something.
Why poke fun at the scrubbing bubble?
Yeah, that blue dragon might be a little bit more dangerous, though. Manages to escape.
He breathes a sigh of relief.
He may have, but it's still a good idea to open it to help facilitate the gold grind. Second chest, empty.
Looked like it would have been an herb.
Meanwhile, Basp's trying to take out a wyvern here to get some more experience. Finds the wings. Finds the Stones of Sunlight, one of the key items to complete the game. So,
mark it
well,
down, folks.
Something.
1 hour, 27 minutes, 23 seconds. We have our first key item. Now, wouldn't it be just magical if the Hangry Canuck opens that last chest and it's Erdrick's sword? Wouldn't it be amazing? Let's see what is in this last chest. Is it the sword? Is it anything worthwhile?
Watch it be Erdrick's token just for the troll. Oh, it is the sword!
You're welcome!
So hey, suddenly Hangry Canuck finally has attack power, finally able to fight stuff. However, Basp is probably going to equalize that and at the same time be a tank. Oh no, Repel wore off. Oh, okay. Basp's in there.
I don't know what's gonna happen next. He's gonna level grind. Meanwhile, Basp, he's gonna get his magic armor. He's going to get his silver shield.
Yeah, but not quite enough money to buy the broadsword. Just gonna heal up, head in the mountain cave, and then all the weapon troubles in the world shall dissolve upon the acquiring a big.
That is correct. And this means there are only 4
Oh hey,
overworld
Basp getting the break gets enough gold to just go ahead and buy the broadsword.
Yeah, needed a high roll there. Gets the broadsword, and then he's gonna head into Mountain Cave, as you said, and get the get the stick. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck has his gold grind and is just gonna print money like it's nobody's business.
Yep, there's that cave. Basp's gonna just ruin this Druid Lord's day first. Yeah, you think you're tough enough now, buddy. Oh, it has heal. That's kind of annoying. Get blocked.
And, and it looks like he's almost gonna get level 10. There is it level 10? Yes,
Nope.
no, 1500 is level 10, but it's gonna get in the mountain cave.
Yeah, it gets in the mountain cave. Should be able to take out. Well, the kill range just grew a ton, so. Well, not quite the Star Wyvern. That's a little bit optimistic, especially with sleep. And not quite taken out. Gonna heal it up and fall right back asleep. And escapes.
Puts a little heal on himself. He's gonna take a look at the chest, and he'll get an herb up there.
Oh, wow. Blue. In case it couldn't get worse, blue dragons just showed up with the Dragon Lord breath.
And that was a sneak attack as well.
Well, I don't think Bess has anything much better to do, so I think he's just gonna walk right back over there and go at it again.
Wyvern's now blocking thehangrycanuck's path. This is a treacherous walk that thehangrycanuck has to take.
Yeah, they're armor knights. They hurt.
Manages to get away, though.
Meantime, Basp is going to exactly gain level 10. What you got, level 10? Do you have anything good? 1 power, 0 agility, 6 health, 4 magic, and the spell of sleep.
That will help out against some of your bigger enemies. Star Wyverns, I believe, can be put to sleep, so that will help out a lot.
Yeah, you can put Star Wyverns to sleep at about a 50% chance. If Stonemen show up, they can be put to sleep at a 7/8 chance. But still, level 10 and 28 strength. Yikes.
Magic Wyvern gets away from it. thehangrycanuck now can get his armor. He can get the silver shield. And 1 hour, 33 minutes into this seed. Oh, I don't know. Shall we go exploring?
Yeah, Bash actually not going to go into. Well, that didn't last very long. I wonder if Bass is going to go back into Mountain Cave immediately, or maybe wait a little bit. Yeah, that might be a little optimistic.
Magic Wyverns are juicy now. They can be got. However, he's got to be careful. Almost there in runs. I don't get that.
Probably didn't trust it. Okay, so Hangry gonna be able to go north here, see what kind of trouble he can get into. And it looks like Bass is just gonna hang out on these mountain tiles, well, on these hill tiles. Not sure if it's gonna work out because you can't really kill the Rogue Scorpion, you can't kill the Axe Knight. Pretty much all you have is that Wyvern. Not
You're
even
not
a
gonna
wizard.
kill a wizard.
Yeah, gotta kind of find that mid-tier. Like, wyverns are good. These higher tier
Oh, we
enemies,
got a
not so much.
cave. It's
Oh,
the
hey,
jerk.
we found that guy. Once we finally get the stuff, we can take him the stuff to do the thing.
Do the thing. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, hey, we have a town up here. This is new. It is Hawksness. Let's just say that going to kill this thing would be quite the optimistic play, even if it's an armor knight.
By the way, as a note, wizards have baby breath. Just let everybody know.
Oh, it's an axe knight. That would be really good later on, but right now, not so much. I mean, he is giving it a go, though, but he only has 2 heal more left. Can only heal more up to 43 health. And just gets splatted by exact damage.
Yikes. So he's.
He needs to
This
just
has
go get
just
some
been a-
levels. You have the gear, now go fight stuff.
Do not like him throwing repel on. I absolutely do not like it. He needs to
Yeah,
fight
that is
enemies.
a very bad idea. Once again, repel removes from the encounter table anything with less strength than your defense. His defense is 73 at the moment, and he only has 67 attack power. So anything that he does encounter, he probably cannot kill.
And stereophonic axe knights and stereophonic runs. Stereophonic heals and stereophonic squeals.
Okay, so it looks like for now, Bass has given up the idea of Mountain Cave, which is not going to work out for now because not only the stone's down there, the sword's down there, and the sword is going to really increase your attack power.
It would take it to plus
Take it to 70 right now for Basp. Although with the MP being spent on this wizard trying to nibble it down, I wouldn't be surprised if Basp runs back up to Rimbledar and just decides to give it another go. Basp actually does have enough health that at maximum health a Dragon Lord Breath is survivable. And well, finally the wizard goes down. Let's see if which way Basp goes from here. Looking like more west. Straight into a blue dragon, speaking of. Gets away. You gotta go north. Stoneman here. Here's where sleep can come into play. You put these things to sleep. Yep, there it is. Sleep. And
but
of course,
no effect.
the very first sleep on a Stoneman would miss. Because that's just how the seed rolls.
The town that needs to be found besides Hawksnest is Garenham. Garenham absolutely needs to be found because that has 3 chests, and it will have a 4th chest behind it. Maybe.
Somewhat. Giving the Wraith Knight a go. Should be able to take it out in one or two more hits for a nice chunk of experience. Is taking minimal damage from the melee, but breath attack still hitting at full force. Ed has heal more, and Basp can no longer block it, so gotta run. run, recover at Rumbledar, maybe take another chance at Mountain Cave.
You have to go to Mountain Cave. You need stuff, and Mountain Cave has chests that could give you stuff.
Nope, looks like Basp is just a little bit too scared of those blue dragons and the star wyverns, so not going to give Mountain Cave the go yet. Should hopefully be able to take care of business if more of the mid-tier shows up. Although, interesting thought, Basp has a lot more health than Hangry does, and quite a bit more MP. It could be possible that Basp can beat the... well, no. No, because no big stick.
No, Basp needs big stick. Axe Knight's a little over his price range.
Oh, this is not going to end well. Breath attack. I gotta get away. But does get away.
And Hangry Canuck has reached a new part of the continent. Unfortunately, runs to his old friend, the Axe Knight. The Armor Knight, actually, sorry.
Yeah, because we haven't had enough of those this seed. And Bass making it through that same section, so gonna go into the desert and just, well, not finding a town. Finding a wyvern, that's experience.
So the town is Garanham, we know that. That's the only town left.
No,
No,
we haven't
coal.
found coal. We haven't found Cantlin either.
Well, it's Cantlin.
You remember those things we said? Just ignore them. So we are maybe going to get numbers, and those numbers will lead to stuff. Hangry
Realizes he doesn't have enough.
Not enough MP. Gonna take a pit stop at the end to recover MP and then go at it again. Don't kill yourself on those tiles, Basp. You must go collect the numbers.
We have numbers.
We have some really nasty numbers.
Oh, God.
And just for the record, you can go about 3 steps north from Tandagel. And about an equal number of steps west.
This seed can die in a fire. And by the way, if you want to play this seed, you can join our Discord. You can join our wonderful Dragon Warrior Discord, where you'll be able to see this seed in our Seeds of Torture and Delight. There you go. Thank you, Lord God. There's the link to join the Discord. And with it, you could also download our randomizer. And
yeah, we're not going to put it there yet, but when the race is over, we will. Oh, hey, look, cave. Look at that cave.
It's the beauty of the cave. Okay.
So what can this cave? Blah blah blah. What can this cave be at this point? We've already seen mountain, so I think it's one of our one box caves. I think this is tablet or swamp.
Let's see if Basp is gonna light up our life.
Oh, hey, it's Swamp South.
It's Swamp South. You're gonna need it.
Hello, Golem. Golem's with sleep because, well, yeah.
Because why not? Why
thou
not
art slept
in this seed?
And thou art wrecked. And Hangry Canuck is going to find the swamp cave. Doesn't even have the outside spell yet. That's acquired at level 9, I believe. Basp has outside. Hangry Canuck is 2 levels behind, does not have outside.
Yep. And Hangry Canuck is almost there.
And
There. See
something
the
a
bad
little
news.
bit. Oh dear.
Oh, Red Dragon.
So those
This
coordinates.
is it. This seed can't get any worse. Monsieur Slime says, level 21 Princess Rescue. Ho ho ho. Can't get any worse today, right, Lorgan?
Well, for the East Coast, there's still 5 minutes left in the day, so in 5 minutes it will become tomorrow, and then it can get worse from there.
Yeah, whereas I'm on the West Coast, and we are almost 2 hours in this seed. You know what? I'm gonna call it. I think this is gonna break the record. This is gonna break the Nest Cards Jacobus record for slowest seed. I'm calling it.
You say that, and then Bass is going to get like 50 strength next level. And then, yeah, just because this has been going on. Trying to kill us all. This is going to take Basp to really close to the level, getting the critical hit for what could have been up to half of the wizard's health. Just gonna keep chewing on it. Level 11 at 21, yeah, 2175, so it's not quite going to be enough. Gonna leave Basp's 11 experience short of the level. And
Meanwhile,
hey, there we go.
Hangry Canucks at level 9.
And we'll finally enjoy that gigantic health and magic boost.
Basp is 11 short. Basp is going into the mountain cave.
Yep, just gotta... I would heal up here. And this thing is exactly why.
Not again.
I'm sorry for the commentator's curse. And I mean it. Yep, Basp is leaving the mountain cave the hard way. Oh, come on now. This ghost isn't even the level.
He doesn't care. He wants the level. He is gambling that 11 gives hurt more.
Well, I think it's less of a gamble and more of a hope. Although, things keep dodging because let's just make the seed even longer. And hey, we're level 11. Next level with 1 power, 2 agility, 4 health, 21 magic, no spells.
Oh god.
I think we might need a 10... I think we might need a 10-hour version of the climbing game music from Price is Right. That would probably fit. I think that's about as much as you can do without getting hit by copyrights or something.
No, it's a public domain.
Oh, okay. So something that I wonder if Hangry Canuck's going to go after, maybe killing the Axonite now. You got that big health bump, so maybe you'll get more swings and you got the MP bump, so you have more heal more. Maybe go after the Axe Knight again. Try to get that item.
Going south.
Going south into the Blue Dragon, which decides to nibble on him. Oh, here come... This is actually a penalty from... This is actually where the Strength Agility kind of bites him. Because he has not hit the break point that Basp has, the mid-70 health that you need to survive Dragon Lord Breath without the armor, so even with the heal more, just gets toasted on the first hit.
Yeah, I will admit that we left when you asked for the COD counter in 20 minutes in, and I think total deaths have to be around 100.
Well, there still is experience coming in. Bash will take out a Wyvern. We are able to kill kind of the mid-tier of enemies, and enough of them are showing up to kind of give us some experience. Might be a little optimistic trying to kill the Magic Wyvern. I think Basp has once again been scared off the mountain cave, just having no luck with the Blue Dragon.
He couldn't buy any luck in that mountain cave.
Yeah, Blue Dragon, not even Blue Dragon one step in. Blue Dragon one step in, ambush, Dragon Lord Breath, instantly kicked out.
He happened to him twice.
Basp is successfully running from the Axe Knight. Heading north. If Basp heads north enough, Hawksness will be spotted. However, without Erdrick's Sword, I don't think Basp can take an Axe Knight. And
oh, an excellent Doge. Ugh. The sea just has everything, doesn't it, Smashy? Now, we need to preface, we're not bashing the players. We're bashing the seed.
oh, there was the Jerk Cave up here. I actually forgot where Hawksness was.
It's
was
east.
It? Oh, yeah.
Silverfire is thinking of a worse seed where he forfeited it 2 hours and it took Nest cards almost 4.
Yeah, I think that was in the early days. Well, Basp is pressing right and running into more Axe Knights.
Silverfire. My mistake. I apologize.
Pressing right some more, and it's around here somewhere.
There it is. Right there. That's
Now that's Breckenary. Yeah, Hangry Canuck's been kind of trapezing around in this while I'm trying to locate stuff. Didn't quite locate the stuff, so I was just going to take a pit stop.
This guy, you could have made you could have gone to Subway into another state and come back and the seed would still be going.
Oh, hey, Basp has managed to loop all the way back around to Tantagel. And, well, let's see if Basp at least validates the seed.
Basp won't, because Basp knows that it's
doesn't matter.
Close.
does not matter. Anyways, there's supposed to be a hawk's nest over here somewhere, and not evidently. Oh, there it is. So way out here is hawk's nest. Bass is gonna peek in here, going to see the Axe Knight, going to not be able to kill the Axe Knight more than likely. Probably take a Wraith Knight though. It's a joke, Kanjutsu.
I don't think he could take it because he's got heal more.
Oh, it does. Did he block it? Yeah, he did. He's going to run.
So 82 hit points against a Axe Knight.
The problem is the
Possible.
attack power is not there.
It's possible. I didn't say it was likely, but it's possible. And we have a runner. And now Basp is in this what do I do mode. And it looks like Basp is gonna try to get out of here.
Bass is just going to try to keep peeking around. Hangry Canuck up to level 10, going to see that the strength still doesn't feel like. I wonder if Hangry's going to remember Hawksness and consider taking a run at the Axe Knight. Could be big if armor's over there.
And it looks like Basp is gonna go back on grinding these Magiwyverns.
Meanwhile, people are saying the coordinates are countable. I mean, you can see over Tantagel and get a bunch west. The problem could be going north because Tantagel was kind of on the east coast, so it's not quite going to be one end of the map to the other, and I don't see where the north comes in, so well, it's going to be really difficult if it's even possible.
Hangry Canuck just trying to get back into Cantlin.
Yep, trying to get a restock, but gets an attack. Well, I'm gonna cast the heal.
No Harmony, they play the same seed.
Yeah, they are suffering together.
And while you're at it, I think it's only proper if we give both of them a follow. Give basp33 a follow, give the Hangry Canuck a follow. They deserve it after this seed. Cole has not been found yet. We're 2 hours in. Cole has not been found. Garanham has not been found. And give our tracker, give our restreamer, which is Captain Green 7, Monsieur Slime, a follow. And give myself, sigmafan, and smashy a follow. This is just been insane. Hangry Canuck goes through Swamp Cave and has looked like to find and has found another cave.
Yep, so I believe this has to be either tablet or bonus cave. And it is tablet cave. So for once in the seed, Steph is not going to be trying to actively murder Hangry Canuck. No encounters in this cave. Just a little bit of a walk to a chest here, and we shall see what's inside.
Basp is trying to get into Cantlin, runs into a wyvern. Can he get away? Gets away.
Oh,
Now
Hangry
runs into
Canuck.
a-
Hangry Canuck has found the silver harp.
And we know where the Silver Harp Cave is. That is known by both, and that is in the basement of Tantagel.
The good news for Basp is you're pretty much, as soon as you go through Swamp, you're pretty much railroaded straight into the Tablet Cave, so not going to be too much trouble if Basp decides to go through swamping it at some point. But for right now, Basp is going south. Gonna get some exploration going that direction. I believe by process of elimination, this is going to put the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, also known as Bonus Cave, underneath of Garenham.
Yep, that is a confirmation.
Yeah, so
And
Garenham will have 4 items. The best it can have is the Death Necklace. And, oh, we got a town for Hangry finding more stuff on this second continent. Finds coal.
Is it the armor? Is it the token? Or is it the float? Or is it nothing at all? Nothing at all.
It's Vanilla Fairy Flute.
Alright.
Not bad in the sea, because we have seen sleep on the golem, so you get him first with that thing, you put him to sleep, and just nope on out. Meanwhile, Basp is going to cast outside. Is about to take a few steps, hit a Drakima, and pondering it, fights it. Doesn't quite kill it, and kills it.
Canuck is going to do some more exploration.
Yeah,
Find some more stuff west of Cole.
Yeah, taking a northeast route from Cole, managing to get away from the Red Dragon. And I think just managed to loop back around. I think that's it for this second continent. But it was a required second continent just because of the Silver Heart. Gwaylin is guarded by a Red Dragon. And the Red Dragon is doing the chompy thing. And you can't really kill a Red Dragon when it's doing the chompy thing and you only have 70 AP.
Yeah, you're gonna need the armor.
You're gonna need some bigger muscles. You're gonna need to hit Erdrick's gem.
Is it just like Goldman's gym?
Sure.
I would say Axe Knight is doable now for both.
Well, Axe Knight certainly for Hangry Canuck, probably not for Basp because of no Erdrick Sword. But Basp, if the Magic Wyvern falls here, will gain level 12.
It looks like Hangry Canuck is gonna find Garen. There's no other place it could be. It's gotta be up here.
Yeah, I think we are kind of starting to run low on location. And down goes the Magic Wyvern for Basp, is going to gain level 12. What you got? 3 power, 5 agility, 0 HP, and 8 magic. No spells. And hey, we have Garenham.
But a Rogue Scorpion.
Rogue Scorpion, not as much of a threat now that it is defense broken, and the magic armor provides hurt resistance, so it's more annoying than anything. Basp gets the flute, and just nopes on out of there. Hangry Canuck going to find the Dragon Scale. Is also going to find a key refund and some Glod.
Yes, you gotta love those Glod splits. Now we have a bonus cave. This could have the token.
It could have the Death Necklace. It has a fairy water.
Alright, so how would you play this if you're a Hangry Canuck? You gotta go. For me, you gotta go back to Hawk's Nest. Right now, you gotta go back to Hawk's Nest. You gotta go against that Axe Knight. You have the magic, and you have 70 attack points. You can do it. But I'm wondering, is Hangry Canuck actually CSIing the search spot out?
Yeah, this would be a gigantic find if somehow he manages to get this. Yeah, Basp has tried to dive Mountain Cave twice. Both times has met a rather cruel fate at the hands of the Blue Dragon as Basp finishes up the second continent exploration.
I think the search spot's right there.
Nope, not there. Although the seed is valid. And yeah, Basp heading... I think gonna head back through the cave and continue exploring. Going to be a little sad when he manages to walk around up to Garenham and it has nothing. Probably gonna head straight back into Mountain Cave after that, I'd imagine, because that will pretty much be the only chest left for Basp.
Yeah, but Basp hasn't found Garanum yet. That's the thing.
Well, after Basp does stuff.
Hangry Canuck is counting this.
Yeah, I think the best way to do it would just be to walk around to where Hawksness is, kill Hawksness, and then from there, I think you can kind of get a glimpse of the castle. As Basp is slept, not quite wrecked, going to sleep and run from the golem. Probably just looking at the spike tile is going to get the news of the red dragon and play it from there. Yep, that's a red dragon. Hail Mary stop spell actually connects, although that is interesting that a stop spell connected. I believe if an enemy does not have a spell, it might automatically have 15 out of 16 stop spell resist. So maybe that's telling us there's something like a heal spell in that red dragon. Because why not? I'm going to shut up.
Oh boy.
I'm going to shut up now.
To your corner, Smashy. To your corner. 50% heal more, 25% deal 1 breath, though. Angry Canuck able to run away. I have no idea who rolled the seed, Bobski.
At least the Armored Knights are being polite. Ish.
Ish is the right word, but they're... I think the Armor Knights actually kind of feel sad for these two. I mean, there's like a pile of bodies right near Breckenry right now, just full of dead basps and hangry Canucks. Hangry Canuck is at level 11.
And Hangry Canuck is just crying now. And it looks like Hangry Canuck is making the Hawksness play, so we're going to see what's under there.
The best case scenario is that it's the armor. He needs the armor to be there, because he has seen the red dragon in the spike spot in the swamp cave. If this is the token, then oh my goodness, we are in for a struggle.
Well, the good news is the Red Dragon did roll an attacking ability, but it's only normal breath. So at least it's not destroying you with that way.
He probably does Will Wagner music. Link hasn't walked this long in Hyrule, let alone this seed.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, Red. There is a very slight problem when someone gets a 70 damage crit at 2 hours in, and it's a maximum crit. And yeah, he's gonna give it a go. He should win this, no problem.
I wouldn't mind if he grinded on this for a little while.
Takes it out, searches the spot, discovers the armor.
Best case scenario.
And with that, we can confirm a token on the map. So, while we're at it, if we're gonna go yell at people, we might as well yell at McGrew, because I think we do have vanilla search spots.
Yeah, they were vanilla. But no, that's just the randomization of it all. I mean, I've had seeds where I had vanilla fairy flute in coal. I had vanilla armor in Hawk's Nest, and I had vanilla token in the overworld.
And Bass is going to give Mountain Cave a go again. Hopefully, he makes it through without too much issue. Runs from a Star Wyvern before it can do horrible things. First chest is not a door. Oh, there's golems in here as well, and they know sleep because, well, why not?
So now if you're the Hangry Canuck, now you gotta go rescue the princess. Unless you trust your counting so much.
And yeah, I think Basp is onto the second floor, which means I think Basp is pretty much safe. This was not a very difficult zone down here.
Yeah, a lot of lower level things in that second floor, so he should be fine. He's gonna get his Erdrick's sword, and he will continue the quest. He
And
might
these
wind up
Stones of
going to
Sunlight.
Hawk's Nest. That's right, Stones of Sunlight as well. Hangry Canuck has coordinates, or did he forget coordinates?
I think he just wanted a pit stop here. Not quite sure what Hangry Canuck wants, because I think Hangry Canuck's pretty much seen everything at this point. A quick little bonk here for the Mel Scorpion. And there you go, Basp. Have yourself some stick.
He gets his sword. He is now gonna play catch up to Hangry Canuck. Can't believe we're saying that after all this time.
Well, Basp still has about a 1,000-point lead over Hangry. And yeah, that's going to be a bit optimistic. Only dealing 9, dealing nothing because of a dodge. Yeah, Hangry Canuck pretty much has to get a big critical here in order to win.
Unless he's able to... he has the MP. So I think he'll be okay if he sees the heal more and cast Stop Spell. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, but the problem is he's already gone through half of his MP. So basically he has to... Yeah, basically he doesn't have enough because, yeah, he's already gone over half of his MP, so he's going to see the stop spell, and even if he lands the stop spell, because it's 11 out of 16 resist... Oh, there it is! The critical hit gets it! Uh-oh, here's a blue dragon, though. Gets away.
Did
Another
heal,
blue
though.
dragon. Gets fire breathed. Heal more. More fire breath.
He's got to run.
Hangry hoping for the attack. Down to one more heal more. Tries to run away, runs away. And, the humble little slime. Pop. And now Bass is going to go over here and equalize the armor advantage. Okay, here's the outside. Does he have wings, though? Because this could be a problem if he does not have wings. This is a very nasty zone. What, Lorgan?
Okay, looks like Hangry does not have wings, but we know Cantlin is due south, only a few spots, so he'll be okay.
Yeah, it's actually going to pick up level 12 here to equalize the levels. And then just go die a little bit more on the inside. But yeah, that bottom, the guy down there on the right sells dragon scales and wings. And it looks like Basp has Erdrick's armor. Is going to go ahead and finish up level 13 here. Or no, is he going to try to walk her back? Are we going to have the Gwaelin's World Tour here?
It would be a bad idea if it was. And it looks like that's exactly what's happening.
Well, he's going to use a repel now, actually repelling a lot of stuff with 86 defense, so this might work out after all. Gonna waste a bunch of time, but it will work out. In the meantime, Basp level 13 is going to gain... I'm not even going to say that. Oh, I will say that, though. There is
12 hit points and hurt more.
Business is about to pick up.
Yes, it has begun. We are at Mortal Kombat.
And yeah, at this point, I think Basp is going to be quite content to just sit here and burninate the Axe Knight over and over again.
And heck, Hawksnest is a short walk away from from Gantlin. So this is
No,
an
it's a
easy
pretty
grind.
problem is it is a pretty decent walk to a town though, so yeah, I think Basp is just gonna death warp. Wonder if they're gonna pick up the staff while they're at it, because that kind of is sitting under Tantagel, if he remembers.
That would be a good play. Because Jerk Cave is north of Rimmildar? Yeah, north of Rimmildar, so... And it's a short walk from Rimmildar to Sherlock. We might have some problems running from that stone man, but manages to get away.
And touchdown.
Basp is getting his silver harp traded in for that staff of...
And the Hangry Canuck has taken the princess back. For the love of approximately everything, please do not hold B. Holding A. Oh, hey. Hello, Armor Knight. You remember that thing you did that was so annoying? That hurt? We have a bit more of it now. Would you like some? Nah, I didn't think so.
So what Hangry Canuck has got to do is... It's got to be right near Garanum.
Both of our runners making the same routing mistake. No, you don't go that way. You gotta go south and then back north.
Flint Dragon's got to be breathing fire 75% of the time.
I think it's close to 50%. Basp going to go over to the Jerk Cave. Remembers that there's no token yet. Might be going after the Red Dragon. Could easily gain level 14 on the way in. It's not that far off. It's about 200 experience off.
Yeah, and he needs Gwaelin's love for this. Hangry Canuck getting the news he's got to go up.
Yeah, he's got to find a way north. Basp trying to nuke a blue dragon, not having much success. You're only about 25%. And takes a death. Don't know if that was a miss menu or a little bit of optimism, but down goes Basp.
Either one, but I'm going to say miss menu. And Hangry Canuck is run into this Armored Knight. needs to get away from it. Should be able to. There it goes. Now at Cantlin, probably gonna restock and maybe waypoint himself there.
Well, here we go. Once this Axe Knight falls, it will be level 14. Level 14 with more crying on the inside. Hey, we do have every spell in the game.
That's a small consolation.
How do you beat the Dragon Lord Nation? I imagine at some point our runners will get the strength. And in the meantime, yeah, it's looking like as you go around this little corner here, right near Swamp Cave, that's where the token is going to be. So our runner's probably tripped over it on the way to Garenham.
And there's thehangrycanuck making the right move. Now he's just got to find a grind spot.
Okay, just gotta walk one more north and then 5 back to the east. Come on now. One more north and 3 back to the east. Nope, nope. Up, up, search, discover, token. So once thehangrycanuck goes back and trades in that harp, he will be able to make the rainbow drop and enter Sharlock. However, I think it should be fairly obvious what the problem is.
Yeah, he's going to go to Hawk's Nest. Meanwhile, Basp is in Swamp Cave. He's going to try to defeat that red dragon and maybe make some magic happen.
Well, I was going to say that Bass may have a chance with the MP, but only arriving with 50 some MP is not going to do it. It's dealing some halfway decent damage, but soon unless a crit comes out, soon the Healmore will be shown, and Bass is going to die a little bit more on the inside. And there it is. Healmore, you stop spell is going to miss.
thehangrycanuck is going to go diving in Hawk's Nest, try to grind to level 13. And the red dragon spell has been blocked. We're good now.
We're not, well, if Bass can get the red dragon low enough again, then we're good. Yeah, kind of hoping for the fire breath here that is now resisted by Erdrick's armor. Gets another hit, gets a fire breath. Another hit. Another fire breath, so still above the damage range to be. And there's Healmore, so Bass now has a real chance. Swings, 9 damage, suffers the attack. Just gotta keep swinging, and one more attack. defeats it. Now, I'd say you... Oh, no. Basp is out of MP. Can't get the princess. Oh, yeah, Basp can run while trying to...
And trying to run against those blue dragons, which is a little easier said than done. Now comes the hard part. Not only does he have to get Waylon out of here, he's got to get her all the way to Caitlin in order to heal up.
Thy MP is too low. Yeah, you gotta try to run from the red dragon. Takes a quick little bop at that. No, Scorpion. Heal walking. I wouldn't do that with this with these monsters. You got golems, you got blue dragons. I think you got star wyverns in here.
Synth, it was terrible. We didn't get a first piece of anything until an hour in.
Yeah, I don't know which... If it puts you north of the red dragon, that's fine. But if it puts you south, then that's no good. And the blocks keep coming. Gotta get away. Not getting away. One more run. Blocked. Attacked. Dead.
Oh, and it was a perfecta as well. It was an exact bid, so the red dragon gets a $500 bonus. And Basp has to go all of the way back. It is at least a 10-minute loss.
In the meantime, Hangry's still just hacking away very close to level 13 and picking up the hurt more. Hangry's pretty much in grind and go. Basp still has to do the entire token thing. And we'll see what Basp does from here. Hangry hasn't done the staff thing yet, but one quick trip back to Tantigel, and he can do that. It's just under Tantigel. So which way is Basp going? Walking a lot left and going back for the red dragon. If Basp can get the... Basp only took about 50... not experience. Only took about 50 MP. If Basp reloads at Caitlin before going at it, then... Well, or if he gets there with all of his MP, he should be able to defeat the red dragon, get the princess, and then cast outside and return.
And Hangry Canuck has hurt more. He is now gonna get everything else he needs. Ace 15 is 7,500. The problem is that the AP is nowhere close. And we know the Death Necklace is in Sherlock, but even with the Death Necklace right now, it's nowhere near enough. Because Dragon Lord has 100 defense. And so you need above... That's right, Dark Shadows, $500 bonus. Red Dragon pipped Basp right on the nose with a 36.
Okay, here we go. Stop spell blocked. So now you just have to play this carefully and you'll be good to go.
Will Wagner with probably the line of the night. The Seed is a slightly better 3-hour experience than Pearl Harbor with better acting.
Fighter's Ring was in a place called the Deep Grave. It was where the Silver Harp usually sit.
And that's no good for Hangry Canuck. Fizzled hurt more.
Meanwhile, Bass has gotten the Red Dragon to heal more range, has gotten the Red Dragon into the dead range. And with 52 MP, no problem to outside return. Still has plenty of keys. Even gets the But Thou Must. No, Bast, you have outside. Do not do it. Or is Bast going to try to kill this thing again and again for level ups?
Yeah, looks like he's gonna grind for experience. He needs 2 of them. After that, he might just want to run.
Yeah, I think he's starting to find out the hard way that these may have been a little bit more resistant. And, oh, hey, you actually do get kicked down the northern end. Meanwhile, Hangry Canuck at 2 hours, 37 minutes has made the Rainbow Drop.
And instead of going to Disneyland, it looks like he's probably going to go to Hawks and grind up. I'm looking at everything. 15 has to have a breakout strength.
We're hoping it has a breakout strength. I think I've gone to like 20 before trying to get the strength needed. So, get comfy, everybody. We might be seeing a whole lot of dead Axonite.
Looks like we're going to have a world record.
And not the kind our runners want.
Basp right now is on his way to get the token. He will more than likely grind on his way up there. If he sees a quality enemy, he will destroy it.
Yeah, right now, Basp able to defense break everything up to the Star Wyvern and Werewolf. So that leaves the Green Dragon, which I don't even think we've seen a Green Dragon. These things, although out of MP, so yeah, I might want to get that taken care of right here in Rimmelsdar. Of course, the Axonite we just saw, the Blue Dragon, which our runners want approximately nothing to do with, the Armor Knight, which is certainly going to be taken out, and the Red Dragon.
Hangry Canuck has closed the gap. He has gotten 14. About to see the bad news.
And thus, Hangry Canuck dies a little bit more on the inside.
I think we've all died a little bit on the inside because of the seed smashy. And what Hangry Canuck did not want to see a fizzled hurt more.
Yeah, because it is indeed. Bass actually, I think, is about to go through go through Swamp Cave, and then quickly realize that this was not the move. Yeah, 30 to the north means you're a significant distance south of the castle.
This is the southwest island all on its own.
Yeah, and the problem is Basp can actually search that spot. Although I think I think it's going to click for Basp here in a moment.
And Hangry Canuck has made a massive comeback. He is now within 600 of the experience point.
Yeah, I think at this point Basp has realized, hold on, I can't actually get to that spot, can I? Yeah, don't look now, but suddenly we have a race.
$68.22. It looks like he's just gonna take a death and walk back here. I don't know which would be quicker, taking a death and doing the death walk, or just noping out and getting to Cantlin or Rimmeldar.
Yeah, I think Basp has realized it. Or, I don't know. Basp's walking all the way down. Now it's going to show like maybe 50 something. Yeah, 57. I think it's going to start clicking before too long. Like, hold on a second. Yeah, I think desperation and fatigue are starting to set in. There
Yeah,
you
it
go.
is.
Basp remembering the hurt more. Going to blow up a knight, get within 200 experience level.
And meanwhile, Hangry Canuck is almost at 15. Now here comes the question. Is he going into Sherlock, or is he going to go to Hawk's Nest and grind out more Axe Knights? It looks like it's going to be Hawk's Nest.
Yeah, if he was going to Sherlock, he would have just walked straight south. And yeah, this is looking closer. Basp has to go around this bridge. And Basp officially at 2 hours 44 minutes has validated the seed.
You're going to have to explain to me all the validation of the seed things. I admit I'm new. I don't understand what validation of the seed means if it's just checking a spark over bridge.
That's the joke. It's basically a gigantic joke. Well, level 15, and there we go, 14 attack power. We're still nowhere near where we need to be, but, well, it's something.
It is something indeed. And Basp is almost there.
And there it is, token get. In the meantime, right behind Bass, there is level 15 for Canuck. And, Well, the bad news is, if the strength were actually good right now, Hangry Canuck would actually be forced to grind to level 16 because of build differences. However, the strength is still pretty much garbage, so that's not going to be a big deal at the moment. The next big deal is if it locks him out of Death Necklace range.
Well, he's also got higher defense, so that's going to help out with the physical stuff. So he might be able to deflect some of those and be able to get doubles with like 120, 115, 120 HP. So that's a possibility. But I have seen runners with good attack power and a lot of magic be able to do it with 93 hit points. I called a race like that. 93 hit points was enough. Barely, but it was enough.
And the good news for Basp is they can just go ahead and drop off everything for the Rainbow Drop right now. So with that, we are officially in Grind and Go mode, and Hangry Canuck is actually in the Experience League for the first time.
No, Brian Williams, Death Necklace is in Sherlock. Silverfire, it is in Sherlock. We've gone through everything.
And it looks like Hangry Canuck's going to elect to walk it out back to Rimeldar to recover.
It's not that bad of a play. I mean, it's either that or grind a little bit and hopefully just pray you don't run into any blue dragons.
Basp did just get the Rainbow Drop. So yeah, now what you're kind of going to see here is each of our runners kind of just going in and out, handing off the torching of the Axe Knights. Oh, unfortunate break for Bass, missing a hurt more on a Wraith Knight.
Well, Wraith Knights are known in these tournament races to be able to deflect a lot of hurt more.
Yeah, so I believe 3 out of 16 resist, actually one of the more resistant enemies to hurt more. Usually you don't start seeing the hurt resist until like the really big stuff, but those things are kind of noble in that they will be rather annoying to one-shot.
That is true, and both of our members get back on that, well, not quite. Repels lots of effect, which doesn't matter. Now we're back on the grind. We are neck and neck.
Although Basp is going to wind up having to take a pit stop sooner. I believe if all the Hurtmore connect, Basp will be able to take down level 16 on this trip. Canuck certainly will. And right as I say that, more commentators curse. Missed hurt more, having to spend heal more, so Basp probably gonna have to take one more trip to heal before picking up level 16.
And it doesn't hit, so he is not gonna get to 9750. He has to go back.
Oh, could have swung, but tried to hurt more again and missed again. And now is heading back to heal. Has Droll Magi problems. In the meantime, Hangry Canuck's just going to keep at it and will hit level 16 first.
And I want to just do some Dragon Lord math for everybody. The Dragon Lord has a defense of 100. And you subtract that from your attack power. And after that, you divide it in half. Whatever's left by half, that would be your high. Then you divide it by half again, and that would be your low. For example, if Hangry Canuck had 130 HP, 130 attack power, 15 would be high, 7 would be low, and with the magic being as it is, with he having 13 heal mores, average 11 or 12, it'd be enough.
Yeah, the MP and agility are not bad, as you can see with the colors there. As
Here
well,
we go.
level 16. What we got? 17 power. Now it's pouring it on, and 13 more health. Everybody, wake up! We're finding the strength levels.
Actually, another 17 would be at 125. That would be good.
Not quite, but it would be really close.
If it comes with 12 more magic, then you would go. Because high 12, low 6, and depending on the hit point gain, it would be an.
Okay, so Bass back in right as Hangry is about to finish off his MP.
So with 20 heal mores, if they all hit, it'd be 2,600. Would not be enough to get to 17.
Well, Hangry Canuck actually looking to take the Death Warp here as Bass hits level 16. And gets a critical hit because why not? Critical hit for maximum as well. So yeah, the Death Warp for Hangry while Bass just gets to go at it some more. Has about 16 more hurt more to fling.
Doing the math, it looks like Bass would be short by around 100.
Well, that's assuming no heal mores get thrown, or it's going to be even worse. But we'll keeps plugging away at. Meanwhile, Canuck whiffs a hurt more on an Armor Knight because why not?
And Arbor Knights have heal more.
Yeah, well, that's annoying. The good news is you can actually. This was something I learned a while ago from Mr. Holmes. Once an Armor Knight heal mores, you're guaranteed to kill it with 2 hurt more. Can we stop now? Another fizzled hurt more on this Armor Knight. I think Hangry had to throw like maybe 5 hurt more at that thing. along with a stop spell. So that's gonna.
it sounded like that too. So
If this
that
goes to 18, that's gonna make it really tough to get those experience points.
and another fizzle. So yeah, Basp is gonna be short. So, but Basp can grind on his way back to wherever he wants to heal up at, whether it be Rimildar, whether it be Cantlin.
In the meantime, Hangry Canuck having some blue dragon problems, accidentally trying to hurt more it, thankfully does not get fire breathed into oblivion and manages to escape. Just a little bit more wasted time. Bess is about to finish cashing out, has 3 more hurt more to fling, and boop, gonna take an attack but counterattack to death. And yeah, this will unfortunately leave Basp just a little bit short. Going up to... Yeah, going to go get about 11,000, or just gonna leave now.
Yeah, he wants to save that hurt more just in case something nasty pops up in the overworld.
Actually utilizing the fairy water to cast Repel.
And ladies and gentlemen, according to Tilo, the record is broken. 2 hours, 57 minutes, 33 seconds in. We have a new tournament record.
And not the kind we wanted to set.
No, we didn't. But even though it was really slow to start, it has been really exciting at the end. 404 is needed for Basp, and roughly 575 for the Hangry Canuck.
And Hangry just getting more time wasted, actually run failing from a Wraith Knight.
Both racers are at equal footing right now.
Yeah, it's only 100 experience separating them. Okay, make that 230. Basp just getting swamped on the way over to this Axe Knight. Going to get on. One more kill for the Hangry Canuck will do it.
Gonna use the heal more, I don't mind that.
Here comes the hurt more. Boom, down. Well, okay, swing at. There you go.
Alright, here we go. Let's have a peek ski. Take a look at these stats for 17. 3 power, 10 speed, 8 hit points, 12 magic. It is not enough.
Well, the good news is we're up to 15 heal more, or approximately 80 bajillion hurt more. And Hangry Canuck is actually defense breaking Axe Knights. Now, I don't think Basp will reach that yet, so that's a bit of an advantage. Hangry Canuck pretty much no longer has to spend heal mores because the Axe Knights are just not going to deal the damage.
And Basp has to heal, has to at least get to level 18 in order for the Death Knuckles to be viable.
Oh, Axe Knights have 94 attack power, so Basp also has the break. Yep, there now, you see it. 3 damage from the Axe Knight, the Basp.
Yep, and we gotta tell everybody, level 18 is 14.5.
Yeah, now we're getting to the point where the experience, the levels require. Oh, is it 14? Okay, a little bit of correction there. 14,250, so still 2,250 experience for the next couple of levels. But anyways, just a quick explanation of what I was talking about. When usually, as Sigma kind of explained, you take the enemy's strength and then you subtract half your defense, and you take that number, cut it in half for the max, cut it in half for the minimum damage they can deal to you. However, once your defense power is equal or greater than their attack power, the formula changes to simply adding 4 strength to their strength and then dividing by 6. That is the maximum they can do. The minimum is that they simply miss you and deal no damage. So yeah, as you can imagine, that really helps in this situation, because suddenly, if the hurt more fizzles or fails to one shot, you're suddenly taking a lot less damage. Don't need to use the heal more, and that just gives you more MP to throw hurt mores and gain experience faster.
And unfortunately for Hangry Canuck, his hurt more fizzles. Now he's just gonna grind on him by swinging his Erdrick sword.
Yeah, and that's actually another good thing. If you get close to the level but run out of MP, there's a really good chance you could kill multiple Axonites just by hacking them down. AP has finally caught up to 111, so pretty good chance to 3-shot these, chance to 2-shot. It's not that bad just swinging at them.
Hangry Canuck needs 2 more. He could do it, but with high rolls like that from the Axe Knight, that's not going to be helpful. And Basp needs 2.
Yeah, and Basp will be able to get it just right away, cashing out the hurt more. Oh, but it's going to be Hangry Canuck, first one to level 18. What you got?
Let's
It
hope for
has
something good.
5.
3,
Although,
8, 1.
oh
That's
man.
going to do it. That's going to do it for Basp. Basp's got
Yeah,
132.
Yeah, at this point, I think Bass is just going to finish out the level, but yeah, it's faster to Death Warp and then walk down, so yeah, here's where the builds are kind of going to bite Hangry, because for safety purposes with the Death Necklace, you want 129 HP, and Hangry only has 122 while Bass has 133. So, with the Death Necklace on, Bass will gain 10 attack power, go to 126 for an attack range of 6 to 13. For an average of about 9.5, so
Basp can do it, but it's going to be tough.
so about 16 swings before you're even at the minimum damage range to kill Dragonlord. However, we have 15 heal mores, and if you get in with the double attack to start and the double attack to finish, that will give you enough to win.
Now what does Hangry do here? Does he go back to Hawk's Nest, or does he open it up and go in?
And it looks like Basp is indeed going for it.
Yeah, 13 as a high, 15 heal mores. He will be okay. And with a defensive 95, it looks like he'll be able to have the physical attack for the Dragon Lord will be less than 48, so he's okay.
Once Basp equips the Death Necklace, that will drop his HP down to 99. Gonna try a little bit of grinding here, but going to soon find out the Armor Knights have heal more.
There is an early game strategy that I found out with the Armor Knights, or for any monster that has heal more. If you swing first and then hurt more, you can nudge him over the cliff.
Yeah, and that's really effective against, like, Green Dragon, Star Wyvern. Oh, it looks like they're both going, although Hangry Canuck may be going for a dive and grind. He's actually... Well, it doesn't help much because I have Dragon Lord Breath, but he is defense... Or no, he's gonna do some stuff.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a dragon's den in the southeast.
Oh, he's restocking. Yeah, because there's no good.
Sense.
Yeah, because there's no good spot. The only other town on the way over is Remildar, and that doesn't have an item. Basp off the first floor. This should not be too terrible of a Charlock because 91 agility means you are a favorite to run from everything except Dragon Lord 2. And Armor Knights are casting Hurt a ton. Red Dragons occasionally will 25% to Fire Breath. Blue Dragons do have the Big Breath, but they have plenty of health to soak it.
Okay, Hangry Canuck has just casted Repel. He's going.
In the meantime, Bass is getting blocked repeatedly by the Red Dragon, gets away. Straight into the Stone Man, which, of course, blocks. And gets away from that, going to utilize some herb. Going to utilize some more herb, why not? You have tons of health. Yeah, it looks like Hangry Canuck may be grinding and diving on the way down.
I don't mind this play. It's a shorter distance from Hawk's Nest, but it's going to be a little bit tougher.
So anyway, Pyramid Game. There are 6 chests in the Charlock Treasury. Basp is just about to get there. 50, 100, 1 numbers. Just guess where it is, or guess Vanilla Sword location for the Death Necklace.
Yes, the judges table, but alright, are you ready, Smashy? For $25,000. Here is your first subject. Go!
Bacon.
Egg, breakfast foods.
Whatever. Cursed Belt, Torch in the middle chest. Top chest has the other Cursed Belt. So a whole bunch of curses going on here. We got more Torch. We have a key refund, and we have the Death Necklace. There we go.
150
the
was
bottom
the
right.
number. So Basp is...
Oh no, Hangry Canuck actually does not have a Torch, and Radiant is going to cost a heal more.
Uh-oh, indeed.
So yeah, now you have to really hope that 19 is the goods.
It depends on the spike spot. We're going to take a look over at Basp's side to see what the spike spot is.
Well, as soon as Basp starts getting into 80 trillion encounters.
Canuck is going to go after some green dragons. They don't look too bad.
And it's the snowman. This shouldn't be too difficult.
They do have sleep, though, I do believe. No, they're straight attackers, I forget.
And down it goes. Bass gonna run her another red dragon because why not? And on goes the death necklace. The Dragon Lord is the king of the kings. He wants to give you half the world. What do you say? You say no, you are a fool. Let's fight. To the death. And ambushed by Dragon Lord 1. That's quite annoying. Attacks for 26. So yeah, 3 hours, 11 minutes in, we are having our first Dragon Lord fight.
This could be trouble for Basp.
Well, the good news is Basp has left the healing late, and you can actually herb a little bit more than a Hurtmore does if the Hurtmores roll low. And Hurtmore all the way, and that last one was big. Yeah, that's actually going to be a lost heal more. And finally gets the physical, gets a high roll physical as well, and gets into Dragon Lord 2. Back attacked by Dragon Lord 2. It's just not going Basp's way. This probably is going to end poorly. Oh well, let's give it a go. We're starting with 10. 10's above average. That's nice. And follows it up with 8. That's below average. 18. $27. 35. It's staying a little bit below average, but you need to get the big hits, or you somehow need to get a double. 35 becomes 45.
Hangry Canuck has gotta burn a heal more.
Yeah, I don't think Hangry has enough to win either, unless 19's excellent. 49, I think, just became 62. Unless I missed an attack. Yeah, I don't even think Bass is going to get close here. 62 to 70, unless I missed an attack. 70 to 79. Uh, 87.
No, he's not going to do it.
87 to 9. Yeah, he's going to be really late to getting the Hurtmores on. Here comes the attack. 11. At this point, you pretty much have to heal more, hurt more, hope it connects. Yeah, here it comes. Hurt more is going to miss. Only a 1 in 16 to connect that. You do have one chance at sleep. That misses, and down goes Basp.
And Hangry Canuck is a couple X-Knights away from 19. This could be a big, big advantage.
Also, another really bad thing, Basp is cursed. And I'm not sure if Basp even knows where Breckenary is. Yeah, Hangry Canuck is just one fight away. It's obviously not going to be this red dragon. Having to burn another heal... Yeah, I don't think Basp ever saw Breckenary. So Basp having to run the extra distance over to Rimeldar.
Oh my goodness, we are 4 minutes away. Unless
I
a
think
miracle
we're gonna
happens.
hit it because it takes about that long to kill Dragon Lord. The dive isn't too bad. There's nothing. The Fun Police aren't particularly nasty, so the dive's not going to be the problem. Just the stats for the Dragon Lord. In the meantime, oh, another heal Morgan. So Hangry Canuck is going to have to go out and heal unless this is a monster gain on 19. And blocked heal more, attacks, kills, level 19.
Let's see what we got. Come on, have the goods.
There it is, 25.
That's the goods. Let's go.
Yeah, and suddenly this just became free. No agility, though, so this Stoneman's actually not defense broken.
Does Hangry have herbs?
Hangry has herb. And now Hangry shall be the full. And with an attack range of 10 to 20 for 15 average, this should be a cakewalk. And getting the stop spell, so not going to be able to two-shot the Dragon Lord. Gets another stop spell.
He is blessed. Alright, here we go. And he has chances for double.
And he gets in first. Everything going his way except that opening 10. That was a minimum roll. 16 makes it 26. And another attack.
Oh, a triple. That's nice.
Yeah, already 45 damage before the first heal more. Make that 63. 63, 73. He already up to 91.
And a double.
102. $102 becomes 113. Gonna get another double. 113 to 129.
The Hangry Canuck has come back from oblivion.
139. Here we go, another attack. 139 to 152. So the next attack could do it. Here comes 152. That covers all of his ranges. 165 exactly. Get out your GGs. The Hangry Canuck, after all the trouble early on, has came back. Gonna cast Return. Get back in that castle.
And we have broken 320. We may have a new record.
Well, we're going to have it soon in IRC. There it is. It is official. The Hangry Canuck has won the race finally at 3 hours, 20 minutes, and 18 seconds.
Holy cow. What a race.
Oh, by the way, if people are wondering, the COD counter, we were kind of being lazy with it at the start. We didn't really utilize it. So when we hit level 13, we turned it into the dead Axe Knight counter. Yeah, we just turned it into a COD counter for Axe Knights. And yeah.
I want to get Hangry Canuck in on this, because that was a feat. And here he is right now. Hangry Canuck. Wow. I think that's all we have to say about this seed, don't you think? Just wow.
I'm in awe. Like, I was waiting for the dot done 2 hours ago.
Yeah, because from what I saw, you were... It wasn't looking good.
It took me an hour to find Rimdalar with keys. Then I forgot I had Radiant, so I went into caves and went out because I didn't have a torch. So that cost me half an hour right there. Then I couldn't get back because everything under the sun was just whooping me.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that right now. Now, the first time you got the Rimdalar, you had 88 gold and you went to the
don't even ask.
Too bad I already asked.
Next question.
I got the inn and I was like, I had enough to buy a key. I could have got back to the castle. I'm like, aww.
By the way, we have the official longest seed, which is 321.14. So I think it's safe to say 320.18, Canuck. Your number, that's the second longest seed, and some of it not even on your own doing, because nobody was ready until 18. Nobody was.
Yeah, Bass actually went at 18 with the Death Necklace because he has the Strength HP build and was DN eligible. However, Bass had the terrible DL luck, just back attacked by DL1, hurt Moors all the way, having to actually burn a heal more because the healing with the herbs wasn't going his way either. And then back attacked by DL2 and couldn't hit the YOLO hurt more. So yeah, Best was there first, although Best was in Sharlock first, but you decided to, at 18, grind on the way down. That turned out to be the key when 19 had the good.
The way I seen it is, well, it's 18. I'm gonna go. If 19 gives me nothing, well, I'll have to come back for 20. It just happened to 25 power. I was like, I was burning heal mores on the way down because those friggin' red dragons wouldn't let me go. And I was like, okay, if I don't get a lot of strength on this level, I'm pretty much not going to be able to make it. And then we got like 25 at 19, so I was like, alright, I'm set now.
Yeah, and Bass back to the Dragon Lord. Only has 61 health to begin Dragon Lord 1, but has 105 MP and 151 attack power, so this is going to be an explosion.
Yeah, I can't, like I said, after about an hour, when I was just in Rimdalar, just getting keys, and then the Erdrick sword, of course, happens to be in the cave.
Oh no, Bass just two-shot Dragon Lord 1 is at 37 health. Does not get back attacked good. Okay, let's...
Now, I want to bring up something for you, Hangry Canuck. I want to say congratulations. I think it's safe to say you've earned this win. This puts you at 2-2. And that means week 5. What are your thoughts going into week 5 after this? Do you feel like you could take on anything?
This was I could have been done this an hour ago, to be quite honest. Because I did a few routing problems. I routed a few things wrong. Like when I got the princess, I should have got the Staff of Rain then, but I didn't. I went right back, and I was like, oh well, I gotta come back anyway to grind again. So
Well, despite all that, and I know it's something you know better for next time, and I just want to say once again, congratulations.
Yeah, I think once you'd managed to gold grind up to the sword and then the magic armor silver shield combo, you actually had sword for a lot longer than Basp did, because Basp kept getting wrecked by blue dragons and Mountain Cave, but you're able to get through and take care of business as Basp has killed the Dragon Lord.
And he's gonna walk back. He's gonna take the walk of shame.
No, there's no words for this scene.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, super early on, like, before even at level 6, when the levels started getting really long, you were really trying to break out early and kept just running into the police roadblock.
Yeah, like, the start of this seed was horrible. I had to grind level 6 on Magi Drakeys and Ghosts, because you couldn't go anywhere. The second you get down past all these 1.5 million bridges, it's Axe Knights, Armored Knights, just, you couldn't go anywhere for the first 45 minutes of the seed. Is that death counter right? 77?
No, we kind of repurposed that, because we weren't actually doing the COD counter to begin with, and then once you finally picked up Hurt more, we kind of repurposed it into a COD counter for the Axe Knight.
Oh yeah, I was going to town on him.
Everybody was. Hopefully we can get Basp in here to do a little post-match interview.
What was the hurt more resistance on those Axe Knights? Because I missed quite a few.
So did Basp.
The same as usual, 1 out of 16. Just this seed does not want to be polite.
Not a word of a lie. I was thinking to myself, okay, if this goes over 2 hours, I'm forfeiting, because it's like 2:37 in the morning here now, and I gotta work at like 7. So I'm like, if it goes over 2, I'm quitting. So I got to 2, and I'm like, okay, there's no dot done. We'll let her go 15 more minutes. Still no dot done. Well, we'll let her go 15 more minutes. There's no way I expected to win this one.
Yeah, I will admit, early on, a lot of us thought Basp had it locked up, but something happened. But
yeah, I think Basp just kind of got... I think the key was you got the early sword, and that helped you to kind of even it up a little bit. And then Basp kind of got caught with some major trouble. You were the first in the grind to go, while Basp kind of got caught in the trouble safely extracting the princess from Swamp Cave.
And there was something else.
With the excellent move there.
Yeah, that crit was big, because the Red Dragon actually had heal more at 50% chance.
No way. Wow.
Guess what?
How did I ever get lucky then?
Well, it gets worse for Basp. He went and tried to do the token spot. He went to the other continent, and he accidentally got the west and east confused.
No, he got north and south confused. And it just so happened that the second continent, if you walked to the east coast from the exit, it puts you at like 80 something east of the castle. Put you 80 west of the castle and like 30 south. So Basp was thinking it was there, and it turned out to not be.
Well, I thought, I honestly thought I was on second continent too, I'm not gonna lie. That's where I was heading. Then I got to the Swamp Cave, and I'm like, well, let's just look at the coordinates here. And I was like, well, it's a little bit higher, so I got lucky on that one.
Yeah, good idea. Check the ones. Basp is going to interview through chat, and
Alright, sounds good to me. Basp, if you could hear us, that was a really tough race. Do you have any words?
Yeah, I noticed Bass was pausing a bunch at the start. And yeah, Bass had to reboot before the race, and I guess just some lingering problems. But yeah, what happened with the count that you... Because you got up to Swamp Cave, and then you went through and got to the other side and saw the coordinates, and just what happened there? Was it just kind of nerves and fatigue at that point, or...
Oh, we wouldn't want to wish to see it on our worst enemy, Braxis.
Healmore Red Dragon was blocking the princess, and you need the princess to get the token. And yeah, that was the thing. We saw Bass pause a lot at the beginning. We were thinking there might have been a reseed. And I think our friends were kind of hoping there was a reseed now.
I honestly thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. About 25 minutes in, I was level 2 or 3. I'm like, this isn't going well.
And then, if I remember correctly, you reset it entirely, if I remember correctly, or am I wrong on that?
Oh, I reset it about 10 times trying to find out if there was a town I could use that 600 gold for.
Yeah, you do that a bunch, and then you finally get to Breckenary, but you don't have the goal, and it's like, oh, there was a hand axe here all along.
Oh, geez, I was really excited. 45 minutes in, oh my god, a town! Oh, it's Breckenary.
I think all we have to just say about the seed is wow.
I mean, I don't know if we turned up the encounter rate a bunch, but oh my word. I was getting 5 encounters in 7 steps. It was retarded.
Yep. So, you said you have to go to work in about 3 hours, right?
Well, my job's pretty easy. It's not a big worry there. I functioned on less sleep before.
But I think a lot of people will probably want to get some sleep.
Yeah, I do. I think anybody on the East Coast certainly needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
think the worst part is, I think at about, oh geez, was it a little bit before 12 o'clock on the East Coast? It couldn't get worse. I don't know if it being discovered that the Red Dragons had Healmore came before or after that.
Directly after you said that, by the way, and I called you out on it.
Yeah, because I noticed that Bash actually hit a stop spell on the Red Dragon, just throwing it out, and I kind of speculated that maybe it's packing a heal spell, and it, well, turned out to have 50% heal more.
That's the only Red Dragon I fought all seed. Is that one there for a princess?
Well, so why don't we say we wrap this thing up?
Yeah, let's do that.
All I got to say is, everybody in chat and you guys, thanks for hanging around. I know this is one heck of a slog here, so I appreciate you guys sticking around for sure, but, you know, yeah, that's about all I got to say. like I said, thanks for the restreamers, the trackers, you guys on comms, for sticking around this late. So, yeah, it was good. And GG to Basque again, buddy. Sorry it didn't turn out your way. You know, I kind of was like, now my next week match is going to be like, oh my god, if I win, I gotta win.
Yeah, Hangry Canuck going to 2-2 will be playing for his tournament life. Next week, Basp sadly going to be knocked out of contention, going to 1-3.
But we're going to have a lot of great races coming up tomorrow and Wednesday, all this week. It's just
Yeah,
like
let me
what
go
they
ahead and
say
say
in
it right
MXC.
now. So tomorrow we have at 9 o'clock, we will have Nitsky and Moonblaze Wolf facing each other. I believe that's an 0-3 race. And then Braxis Muse and Angel FM in a 2-1 race. One of those players will be locking up their ticket to the playoffs. And then Melee Wizard and Algebrap. Let me look that up real quick. And that'll also be a 2-1 looking to move on to the playoffs. So already 3 races scheduled tonight, tomorrow. Well, tonight technically for the East Coast, since yeah. Tuesday. I know time. Time is difficult now.
Yep, and I know I got a race Wednesday against Scratch Dragon at 6 o'clock. But we're going to have a lot of races in all these Randomania or RPG Limit Break. Randomania series of networks and RPG Limit Break. Hangry Canuck, once again, congratulations on the win, 2-2. Next week is Do or Die once again. And I'd just like to thank all of the people who make this thing happen. Like to thank Captain Green and our wonderful trackers. This is me, sigmafan for Smashy, Monsieur Slime. I'd like to thank you once again, my French comrade. And once again, this is sigmafan saying good night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.